Good morning, everybody, good morning, and welcome back to Pokemon Mega Speculation, the most inconsistent series in the history of the internet, except Pokemon Facts and Trivia, or Pokemon Amiibo Challenge, and all those other things I never finished. And my gosh, words cannot describe how close the battle was between the two pseudo-legendary dragons for the honor of being the star of this episode. First, Dragonite pulled way out ahead, and then Goodra caught up and passed Dragonite, then Dragonite came back and tied Goodra as I closed the poll. So, like in one situation before this, I took the contest on Twitter where it was a head-to-head match between Goodra and Dragonite for the tiebreaker, and ultimately Goodra narrowly claimed victory. So Goodra gets the prestigious honor of being the first Gen 6 Pokemon to be featured in an episode of Mega Speculation. And before you guys go off saying, but JPR, Game Freak said there would never be any Gen 6 Mega Evolutions, then let me clarify that they were only talking about Pokemon X and Y. If they were talking about every future game, that would just be dumb. Plus, Deontay already has a Mega Evolution to prove that statement false, so don't be that guy in the comment section. Please. Anyway, there was some good response to how the last episode of Mega Hydreigon was structured, so that will be the norm from now on. So, beginning with Mega Goodra's design, this looks like the most appropriate approach. I like how it emphasizes not only the dragon-like characteristics of Goodra, but also the slug-like characteristics that it has as well. After all, we mustn't forget that this magnificent dragon comes from this adorable little slug. And since it's included in the picture, yes, I do believe that Dragon Water is an excellent typing for Mega Goodra. It cancels Ice weakness, leaving Goodra only weak to Fairy and Dragon, which is very important for a bulky Pokemon like Goodra. Plus, Goodra has a strong connection with the rain, and it already has access to a good move in Muddy Water. Now moving on to stats. I actually got a really good suggestion from Momo1326 divided by 5.2 times Pi over at Twitter. You have a really weird name. This modification takes 40 points out of Goodra's speed stat and 20 points out of attack so that 90 points can be added to defense, 60 points to special attack, and 10 points to special defense. Of course, many may view this as an OP set, but keep in mind that nerfing Goodra's attack stat takes away a lot of its physical options, such as Earthquake, Fire Punch, Rock Slide, and Power Whip, making Goodra's moveset much more predictable and easier to counter. It also needs that giant defense boost to keep its reputation as a tank, as it can no longer hold an Assault Vest to boost its special defense when it Mega Evolves, as it will have to hold a Goodraite. What? It could also lose Hydration as an ability after Mega Evolving, meaning that Toxic Stalling becomes a much larger threat to Goodra. The only concern I have is that Mega Goodra will be borderline unstoppable on a Trick Room team, so maybe some of these insane boosts aren't so necessary after all. Anyhow, no matter what way you distribute Goodra's stats, it should be something similar to this. As seen in the earlier image of Mega Goodra, I firmly believe that Drizzle will be a good fit. As I said before, there's a decent chance that Goodra could lose Hydration upon Mega Evolving, so if it loses Hydration, I think Goodra's ability should still have some connection with the rain. I'm hoping that the boost from Drizzle will make up for Goodra's inability to learn Hydro Pump, and from Muddy Water's 85% accuracy, which may not seem so bad to most people, but to competitive Pokemon players, even missing once is crucial. And finally, Goodra's moveset. Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse seems obvious for the first move, then Muddy Water for its second stab move, and after that you have Sludge Bomb and Thunderbolt to round things out. You probably won't be using Flamethrower if Mega Goodra ends up with Drizzle. Thanks for watching today's episode of Pokemon Mega Speculation. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.